Go to the beach.
Woo, beach day. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Hold on, mommy's recording, okay? So I figured I would do something a little bit different. I really haven't done a vlog style video or anything like that before. So I figured, why not? We're gonna be going to the beach today as a mom and son beach day. It's the first day, it's not been raining in a little bit. So, you know, I wanted to take advantage of that. It's still supposed to be 80 something degrees. So we're gonna be packing for the beach trip. I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I'm packing for my son. He's gonna be 3 in August, so just keep that in mind. And then maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what you typically pack for your beach trips, especially if you have littles. All right, so first and foremost, I got this huge bag off of Amazon. I think it was on sale, but typically retails for $20. I got it for a little less than that. I love that it's mesh and you can shake out the sand, and it is huge. People claim they can fit up to 8 towels and stuff in here. I definitely believe it. Very, very big, very worth it if you're going to the beach, especially if you have a big family. Where it's just me and my son today. Normally I would switch out to a different bag, but it is what it is. So we're gonna be bringing that in there. I've got 3 different towels to bring. Not that I think we're gonna use it because he typically does not like being in the water. I have this to put down on the beach. It almost looks like a big giant comforter, but it's nice, you know, to lay down on, and then if you're going in the water, you can, you know, cool off with the towels. Bringing tissues for my son. I've got hand sanitizer. I'm bringing a whole separate bag full of his toys. I'll see if I can put it in there. I'm sure that I can. Also, that I'm bringing on our little trip to the beach, I've got my phone. I have his hat, deodorant for me, sunscreen for me. I have his sunscreen, and this is what I use for his sunscreen. It works pretty well, the kids sport, and it's just a roll-on, which I think he prefers. I have some baby wipes, a hairbrush, and that's pretty much what I am bringing. He's already in his swimsuit just to make life a lot easier for us, as you guys can see. We're gonna just put some water shoes on him. I tried flip-flops and he wasn't having it. Another great find, I had at Walgreens. I think this was like $7. So it's a nice little fan. Not that it's ridiculously hot, but it'll definitely cool you off. And let's see if it'll do it. It does have a mister. There you go. It has a mister, so that works out nice for those humid days. We used this a lot last year at the zoo as well as at the beach. For lunch, I kept it simple and light. And again, I'm gonna be packing this all in my little green bag. But for lunch, I did pack, sorry about that. I packed this, a tuna sandwich each, and I used hamburger buns to make it a little bit smaller. We each have a bag of chips. I have my little snack, which is my strawberry pastry crisps. I super love these. And then for him, he's got mini muffins. He also has some Teddy Grahams stored in there. And I'm just putting it all in one big lunchbox just to make life easier. And then right before we leave, what I kept in the fridge, and don't mind the hot mess that is in here, I have his water with ice and my water with ice, and I'm gonna bring extras just to refill. Again, it's not a ridiculously hot day. You guys can see it's overcast, but it will be warmer as the day goes on. So hopefully we'll be in good shape. All right, so we are currently at the beach. We're pretty much by ourselves. It's not the best beach day by any means, but it's really,
the water.
Yeah, hold on, buddy. It's really warm and comfortable. So far, this is what we've got. I'm here with my son, and we've got a really nice spot. As you guys can see, there's like a little playground there, so there's 1 or 2 people, but not many, and it's just really peaceful. Super foggy right now, but that's okay. It's probably close to 72 degrees. It's gonna reach a high of 78, but even if it stays like this all day, I'm totally fine with that because he is having a great time. You like it? Logan, do you like being at the beach? Gostas, hey! Gostas está na praia? Same. Alright, so now I can kind of show you guys what I packed for lunch. I can kind of open it up since we're pretty much chilling out here by ourselves anyways, which is my perfect beach day. We are going to come back when it's warmer, but for right now this works. So this is what we have. Let me see. Let me see. Put that like there. Hold on. Okay, so I packed up some Doritos. I made a smaller sandwich rather than a bigger one because I think it's a little less threatening to my son. If he sees something that large, he's not going to want to eat it. Like I said, everything packed in here I think works out well. It's just a good way to carry things. If it was a much hotter day, we traditionally have like a cooler or something along those lines. And then I brought the towels. I don't think we'll be going in the water, maybe other than to get some water to do some sand castles, but we're just going to enjoy the day together, and then I'll check back in the afternoon. Okay, so we are back home. We spent a little over 3 hours, sorry, at the beach. So got a little bit of a tan, not too bad. I had a hat on the whole time, sunscreen. I'm much better about that now that I'm older. It went over really well. I will say about an hour and a half so into it, my son, you could kind of tell he was not bored, but he wanted more to do. So if anything, I'll just pack more toys with him next time. But he loved playing in the water and with the sand, and then things just ended up speeding up afterwards. So basically what ended up happening, sorry, my neighbor's like, why does she have the camera on? Basically what ended up happening, we went to the playground. There's one right next to the beach, so it worked out really well. So we had lunch there. He actually did really good with lunch. I was kind of surprised. Never know, sometimes a different scenery or change in setting might help your picky eaters eat. You never know. So he's napping right now, so my goal is to get all of this in the laundry and just get it done. But I will say this packed very well, and overall all of this fit in here. I was super pleased. I was even able to put some of his toys in there. Like, to me, I got such good value out of this, so I would definitely recommend this over on Amazon. If you look up beach bag, most people will see this in black. It's like a mesh one, going for 20 bucks right now. So definitely worth its weight in gold, at least to me, or to, you know, moms of multiples and stuff like that. I think it's well worth it. And then this is what I meant to show you guys. It's basically, it looks like a large like sheet, but it's quilted. And my mom gifted this to me years ago, and I use it every year when we go to the beach. It's huge. When you span it out, it's huge, and it's just nice. It's soft. I brought extra towels too, because we did get a little bit wet, which is fine going in the water and stuff, but you want something soft to lay on. I just didn't have enough arms to bring my beach chair, which is brand new, but I think when I go to the beach next week, if I have a day to myself, I'll probably just go on my own, take some reading, and just bring my beach chair and just kind of chill out. But so one of the other things I just wanted to share for my moms out there, and this is a pretty well-known hack, I think, but some people who didn't think of it, I just brought a spare water bottle to the beach and just hid all my goods in it. So, well, have some cash, an inhaler, you know, you have your important cards, you know, a license, credit card, etc., chapstick, anything that was important, I hid in this little container, and it worked out well. I did put it in a plastic bag because I didn't want money floating around, obviously, in here, but that's just a good hack for my friends out there, especially when my bag was mesh and see-through. You know, nobody's usually going to think twice that this is a water bottle, and it was pretty well hidden at the bottom of the bag, so you can put like different valuables and stuff in here, or obviously I always have my bag with me, so that's another thing. My bag is with me 24/7. I don't really move from it, and I don't leave it alone. So if I am gonna go for a walk to go get seawater, I actually brought it with me, which was, you know, it's cumbersome because it's such a large bag, but especially once the beach started to fill up, I didn't want to leave that there because people go by, sneak things. It is what it is. As much as I'd love to trust people, it's not necessarily a trustworthy world. But I thought that was a cool hack. You can get bags with different compartments. Some people just hide it in their bikini and stuff like that, which I had no room for. So I can't really do that. But that worked out really well. So hiding different things in a water bottle, things like that. I think that works out well. And then for snacks, the only thing I would say to my moms out there, and I think many of you know this, I know a lot of people try and do the healthy snacks, and I'm 100% for that, but if you don't have a way to keep it cool, like we had like a mini cooler that we used to bring here and there, but it's cumbersome, especially when you have an almost 3-year-old who's running around and you got to chase after him. Like, he's independent, but he still likes to, oh my god, I gotta go see that, what's that, mama? And he darts. So for me, just having a lunchbox and throwing stuff in there that will last. That's why I brought graham crackers, his mini muffins, and then I packed the little ouchie packs that are, you can put in the, I call them ouchie packs, like the boo boo packs, the little frozen ice packs for kids that are malleable, they're moldable, that you can put in the fridge. If you put that in with your food, it'll just kind of keep it on the colder side. So the tuna sandwich was a hit. I know that's something he would eat. Some people do little pinwheel sandwiches, and that works out really well. So whatever you think your children will eat, but typically, you know, if I had a cooler to bring fruit and veggies and all that good stuff, I would, but odds are he's probably not going to eat it. He might eat the fruit because he loves watermelon and pineapple and stuff like that we do, but it's not necessarily a bad thing if you're bringing some chips or you're bringing some graham crackers. So do not feel like a bad parent because you're not necessarily bringing the healthiest items to the beach. As long as your child is hydrated, safe, sunscreened, you're good. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys, I meant to kind of come on earlier, but after my son woke up from his nap and things like that, he wanted to just kind of chill out, so we did a few books, we did playing with some Legos, we got him a Lego set that he absolutely loves. My husband and I, well, more so my husband for this set, had to put it together with him, but he loves playing with it, but he needs supervision. There's kind of small pieces there. Usually he's pretty good, but nonetheless. We just finished watching Lilo and Stitch, and he really loves that movie. He was able to kind of put together, hey, they live on a beach because they live in Hawaii, and we just were at the beach. So it's kind of cool, little things to kind of see him put together is kind of fun, but he does love that movie. So now that he's kind of preoccupied, he's watching Little Einsteins. That's new to me. It's not something I, grew up watching. I don't even think it was around, nor is it something we traditionally watch. He just wanted to click on it. He's having some screen time with that, and I'm just going to get the kitchen ready, pull out the burgers and dogs. We're going to be grilling that for dinner, something simple. This way we can eat outside per his request and just kind of enjoy the weather.
To settle down, day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like, You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you I like, I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
Alright, my friend, sorry, I don't know why that zoomed up. Now that my space is clean, wiped everything down, cleaned the sink. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, and I try and keep myself a little bit busy right before dinner. My husband should be coming home soon. He's just picking up some extra buns and stuff at the market. But pretty much, this is what we are having for dinner. I had to defrost this Bad Larry. For those of you who don't know what this is linguiça. It's like there's some that are spicy, like chorizo. It's a sausage, basically. Delicious, very common in Portuguese households. A lot of times I do linguiça or chouriço com batatas, which basically is this chopped up with potatoes, and it's like a small comfort meal. Super not healthy, but very delicious. So I basically got burgers and dogs. That's what we're having today, keeping it simple. My son requested to eat outside, so that's what we're going to be doing. But I basically just season these Bad Larrys with some Montreal seasoning, and we're keeping it very basic. And then hopefully when my son is asleep, we will be lighting up this Bad Larry later. It's a citronella candle, just to keep the mosquitoes and stuff away. So we will have that later. But I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of the cleaning motivation. I hope that you enjoyed a little bit of my time with my son, so you guys can kind of see a little bit of what a typical day looks like for me when I'm home with Logan. And yes, this is true. I like to go either to the beach, the park, the zoo. There's usually something going on Thursdays and Fridays. As we reach August, we kind of tone it down a little bit and just kind of chill at home. But I appreciate you guys following along with me. I'll be back to my regular cleaning motivation, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Bye.